Hi guys, I hope you're all okay. It's me, Lauren. I've come recording this video because I've been promising it for weeks that I was going to do this, and finally we've got some really nice weather. The lighting's good, so I thought I'd do it. My hair, this video is all about my hair, as you've probably seen by the title. This is how I've got this coloured hair, because obviously I went from a really dark black to green, well, a greeny blue, and it needs dyeing again. I'm going out at the weekend to Leeds to see some friends, so I'm trying to hang on as long as possible because I want it to be bright green when I go out on the weekend. So I'm going to be doing it on probably Friday, and it's Tuesday today. So currently my roots need doing, and it's quite like a washed out green colour. And what I'm going to be explaining in this video is how I achieved this colour when I've got such dark hair. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. If you're not interested in hair, then this probably isn't for you. But yeah, I know a couple of you were asking me how I achieved this hair colour, so I thought I'd do a video on it. So, when I first started, I decided within like a week that I wanted to put some highlights into my hair. I wanted originally to have loads of different coloured highlights. I was going to be, if you've ever seen that picture of Katy Perry from a couple of years ago when she had dark hair, but she had like loads of different coloured highlights and it looked amazing. And ever since I saw that picture of Katy Perry, I've always wanted my hair like that. And that's what I was going to do at first, just put some highlights through my hair and make them different colours. But then when I went to the actual hair dye shop, I decided that I was going to just go for blue, and the colour that I picked up was Lagoon Blue. This is the empty pot, but I kept hold of it to show you. These are the colours that I use, the Directions ones. I'm sure you've heard loads about Directions. There are good reviews and bad reviews about Directions, but yeah, it comes in a pot like this, and it's got no like ammonia or anything in it. It's a conditioning hair colour, and it's only semi-permanent, so it does wash out. And the first one I used was Lagoon Blue, and it's bright blue when it comes in the pot, but it actually is more of a greeny blue. It's definitely blue, but it's got a green tone to it. So that was the first one I bought. I went to my friend Helen's, and we decided, because she was helping me put the highlights through my hair, I got one of those, you can get highlighting kits in like Boots and Chemists and stuff. I got one of those where it comes with the cap and the bleach and the, what's it called, what you mix with the bleach to make it work, the developer sort of stuff. And we did foils instead of using the cap. And all I did was put a few, it wasn't even a lot of foils, we just did a couple, just because I didn't want to do it all, like loads of it in case I didn't like it. So we started off quite subtle, and I just had by the end of the day, I had a few blue highlights, and it looked really nice. However, it took to bits better than others, so I had some really nice bright blue highlights. I think here you can still see it, I've got like a really vivid blue part, but then other bits were more green. It was a bit hit and miss. So then the next day I went back out and got some more developer, and I went to my neighbour's, not because Helen wasn't good at it, just because Helen was at work. So I went to my neighbour's near my mum's, and she always does her own hair, so she helped me out, and we put more highlights in, and they were like thicker, bigger highlights, some bigger sections, bleached them, and then I decided to go back and get I needed some more hair colour because I'd used a pot of this already. So I went back and she didn't have any Lagoon Blue left, which I was gutted. So I had to pick the turquoise up. So this is the colour that I ended up picking up. I've gone through 2 tubs of this, and this is the colour that's on my head right now. Turquoise is very much more green, and it fades to a green. With the Lagoon Blue, it takes a longer time for it to turn green as it's fading, but because turquoise has got more green in it than blue, my hair is a lot greener, if that makes any sense at all. As it's fading out, the more I wash it, the greener it's getting, which I don't mind, I think it's quite nice. But yeah, that's the colour I've got on at the minute. So when she did I had bigger sections of highlights, and then she put the green on, and I was really chuffed with it, and it looked really nice. I still had black underneath, and I still do have black underneath. I've got an underneath section which is just black, and I've not bleached any highlights into it at all because I didn't want a full head. But then a couple of days later, I still decided that it wasn't green enough because it was still just highlights. So I decided to bleach it myself. I basically did a bleach bath, which is where you mix the bleach with conditioner, and I put it all over the top section of my hair. I sectioned my hair off, I left all the bottom section black, and then I just did the full bleach bath over the whole top of my head, as you can see. And that is why I've got such a bright colour on top, because I bleached the full top of my head. I would not recommend it within the time I'd done it, because I should have left it a couple of weeks. My hair was severely damaged afterwards, I've got to admit. I did go through a stage where I was really panicking because my hair was really like candy floss, because I'd overdeveloped it. But now it's a lot better, it's a lot healthier, and yeah, it's very bright still. I've only got a tiny bit of root to cover up. There's a lot of maintenance with this hair colour as well. If you're thinking of going one of these bright alternative colours, which let's face it is very much alternative, you've got to realise the maintenance is a lot with this. I've not dyed this in about 2.5 weeks, and I'm quite chuffed actually because it's still really vivid and bright, but there are patches of it that are very like nearly blonde again because the colour's washing out. But a good top tip with the Directions colours is put a tiny bit, because you won't use a full, it depends on your hair length, but if you've got any left, just use a tiny bit of it mixed in with your conditioner when you wash your hair, and it does top up your colour. That's what I found anyway, that's what I've been doing. But I will be re-dyeing it completely. I don't know whether I'm going to be doing Lagoon Blue or turquoise. I've not made my mind up yet. I might buy a tub of both and mix them in and see what colour that comes out. And that's another really good thing with Directions colours, you can mix and match. Say you wanted to go purple, and you didn't want a really dark purple, but you didn't want a violet, like a lilac shade. You can get an in-between by mixing the two together. So that is a really good thing with the colours because they're so easy to work with. In terms of how my hair care's changed though, I have had to change my whole hair routine just because my hair was so damaged, because I didn't leave it long enough in between bleaching. So in terms with shampoo and conditioner, that's not really changed because I was using an argan oil based shampoo and conditioner anyway, so that was a really nice shampoo and conditioner to be using anyway for damaged hair. But I have been incorporating a protein mask into my hair care routine, just because protein is the easiest way to fix damaged hair. When your hair is over bleached, all the oil, all the protein, the natural proteins and everything are stripped away, and that's why your hair is so candy floss like. This helps to put the protein straight back into your hair, and it's not a quick fix, but after a couple of weeks your hair really does begin to rejuvenate again, and mine's really starting to get back to how it was. It really strengthens the hair right from the root, and I can't recommend this enough. This is empty now because I've used it all, but I will be repurchasing it because it's a lifesaver if you've got coloured hair. I really recommend a protein mask, and this is like, you use it, I've been using it instead of my conditioner twice a week, and it's just really strengthened the hair. In terms of like extras, like extra conditioners and stuff, I've been using the Joico range as well. This is the Intense Hydrator, and this is just a mini size, but this has been really handy as well to use once a week, just to really hydrate those ends of my hair that were really damaged, and it has really helped. I've been using the Joico K-Pack shampoo and conditioner. Well, right at the beginning I was using a argan oil based hair shampoo and conditioner anyway, but this I used right at the beginning because I had it in my little stash in the bathroom, and I thought I may as well use it, and I've used it all, and I've used all the conditioner, and I've got to say it was really nice. I don't know if it made so much of a difference, but it probably is worth investing in a good shampoo and conditioner when you're dyeing your hair this kind of colour. In terms of treatments, I've been using a lot of argan oil and sort of infused oils on my hair. I've been using this one maybe twice a week because this one's really thick, and it's the Gum Hair Moroccan Argan Oil Treatment Oil. It's a really thick, intense oil. I leave this on maybe once to twice a week, and I just let it soak into the hair, and I don't blow dry my hair with this because it becomes too greasy. What I do is I leave it in, and if I'm in the day, I just let my hair dry naturally, and this really helps and makes it really shiny and manageable. If I'm blow drying my hair, I use the Tresemme Liquid Gold, and this is an argan oil infused. You can see the oil is really runny. It's really silky, and it's great for when you're blow drying your hair because it doesn't weigh the hair down. The other one can be quite heavy, but this one is great for when you need to blow dry your hair, you need to be out of the house, but you still want to put some oil into the hair. I've also been using a argan oil heat defence. This I got from work. I'm not sure where else you can get it from. I've seen them quite a few places recently, this brand anyway. And it's a leave-in spray, and it smells to die for. It's really nice scent, like a perfume, and it's been great for when I've been using my hair straighteners, my hairdryer, any heat on my hair. This goes straight on my hair. And also I've been using the Phil Smith Be Gorgeous Total Treat Argan Oil Hair Transforming Cream. This has been great as well, and it makes my hair super silky. You put it in when you're blow drying, and honestly it really does make a massive difference to your hair, so I've been loving that. And I've also, after styling my hair, I've been using this Wella System Professional Deep Reflect Shine Finish. This has got loads of shimmer in it, and it just makes your hair sparkle. It makes it look so healthy, and when you've got like a bright colour like this, you need quite a lot of shine to really kick it off. So I found this has been really good for my hair, and I hope that helps. My main tip, I'm not a hairdresser by the way, but my main tip is if you've never done anything to your hair before in terms of hair dye, please don't bleach your hair. Go to a hairdresser. I'll go to somebody who knows what they're doing, just because it is very easy for bleach to go wrong, and if it goes wrong you could end up with no hair, no word of a lie. That's how drastic it can get. But if you're quite good with stuff like that, by all means give it a go. It cost you a bomb to go to the hairdressers to try and get this done. I know it would, because I've had highlights before in the past and it's cost me like £90 to £100 for a full head of highlights. But I've been dyeing my hair since I was about 12, so I do have quite a bit of knowledge on how to dye hair, but I just be very careful when you're doing it. I don't want people coming back to me commenting on my video saying I tried doing my hair how you said and all my hair's falling out. Please be careful doing it, and if you need help, get someone to help you do it. Don't do it on your own, because it is quite hard to do foils on your own anyway. But I hope you all enjoyed that. It's just how I did my hair. It might be wrong, it might be right, but that's how I did it, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.